So that night after Epcot, we're going to Magic Kingdom.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
For the new fireworks.
Yeah.
What is it? Happily Ever After.
Yeah.
And like, I'm so excited, but I'm also like slightly mad at myself because we didn't think we were gonna be back so soon, and we like love Wishes like so much, and Wishes got replaced by Happily Ever After, and we're like, what is this crap? So we like watched a video of it to judge it harshly.
Yeah.
But then turns out it was so good, and we're like watching it on our TV, and I'm just like,
you thought it was good. I was
crying
underwhelmed.
So bad.
I probably will like it when I see it. I was again underwhelmed because I thought Wishes was so good.
I mean, Wishes is so good, like in its like
powerful,
simplicity.
Yeah, it was emotional. Even though, like, again, it's funny because I was not a Disney person, you know, as an adult. I wasn't really into it. The first night we were there in December, we watched Wishes, and I was just like, trying not to cry. I was like, yeah, this is a good.
Like, this is cool.
This is a great fireworks show. And I was just like, oh god, it's basic.
Yeah,
so,
and I was so glad that happened because, like, I mean, I literally cry at like almost anything Disney. I'm just super sensitive to it, and so like leading up to the trip, like I'm watching videos of Wishes, like can't wait for Wishes, and Kevin's like walks into the room like, why are you crying? And I'm like, Wishes. And he's like, that's dumb. And then we get there, and that was him.
Yeah, it was awesome, and yeah, I'm really gonna miss Wishes, but you know, things change, and you know, it's been there for a long time, so. I can't fault them really for doing that.
But I'm excited about the new show. Like, they use a lot of songs and footage from some movies that they haven't really used stuff for lately. Like, there's the Hunchback of Notre Dame scene in there. Looks really cool, and I could love that song. And they kept the song, I think, from Hercules that was in Wishes. That's like the best part of Wishes, and that's in the new show too. So I can like silently
don't they still have Tinkerbell coming down too?
I think so.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool.
So.
I think they're still integrating that stuff in there, so that's good.
Yeah,
it'll be fun. Next thing is.
So then the next day we're going to Magic Kingdom for a full day, and then we're gonna like do rides and things. So number one thing I think for Kevin is Carousel of Progress.
Yeah, and again, I just like the OG stuff, And what's cool about Carousel of Progress is like one of the last rides that Walt Disney had a hand in building. Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion and stuff. He had a hand in those, but the Disneyland versions. Carousel of Progress was the original show was in the New York World's Fair, and then moved to Disneyland, and then moved to Disney World. So it's really cool because again, I think it's probably the only ride in Disney World that Walt Disney actually had a hand in. I didn't get to ride it last time. I don't know why.
I don't know what happened. I feel like we were at Magic Kingdom for like 4 days.
I
don't know how we missed Carousel of Progress.
I think it was closed part of the time.
Maybe.
I want to say. And if I understand correctly, it's a seasonal ride, so it may not be open when we go. Hopefully it is.
It should be. I mean, it's still technically summer.
So.
But I love Carousel of Progress, and it's also one of those things that people are very split on. Like, either you're a diehard Carousel of Progress fan, or you're like, why is that a thing? Or like people going there to take a nap. I don't understand that. Like, that is
it's
such
a cool story.
Good show.
It's a cool story.
And the song is amazing.
I love
so
animatronics,
good.
and I love the.
And that song is from Horizons, right?
Well,
no?
It's in Horizons. Horizons is basically Carousel of Progress.
Or yeah, vice versa. Carousel of Progress was first.
Carousel of Progress was sponsored by GE, and then when Epcot was being made, they wanted to make another GE sponsored ride. It went through a whole bunch of changes and finally ended up on kind of like a Carousel of Progress sequel. It was more about the future than the past. They did focus on like what the future looked like, or what people thought the future would look like in the past, and then moved on to like seeing that same sort of family from Carousel of Progress in futuristic settings, which is pretty neat. But of course, Horizons is gone, so the closest thing I can get to it is going to be Carousel of Progress, so that'll be fun. I'm excited. Next thing, I mean, everyone talks about Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah, that's another love-hate ride. I've never done it, or it's like a show, animatronic show.
Yeah.
And I've never done it, which is so dumb because like we both love classic country music, so I don't know how that just flew off my radar. Like,
and again, I like animatronics. Now, some people might just say, oh, it's like a Chuck E. Cheese type ride maybe or something. Like, no,
I don't even know.
It's I don't know. I don't know anything
We're
about it.
We're excited to try
It's
it.
gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. We'll see.
I feel like we'll be pleasantly surprised.
Right. Yeah.
And like the music, so that'll help. So another like classic. I don't even know how I've never done this in my life, but the Enchanted Tiki Room. You know, I do know because it was under new management.
Under new management, and it's back under the.
And it's one of those things that people were like,
now.
it's horrible. Like it used to be so great. I'm like, whoever I'm talking to is like a very deep voice. Like, it's so terrible. So they talk about like OG Tiki Room and how like classic it is, and then they had the under new management with like Iago and whoever else,
just Affleck,
Zazu, and that it was really annoying and like a total waste of time. So I never went on it. But now it's back to it's like original or close to the.
From what I understand, it's back to the original, but kind of trimmed down. Not exactly the same, but whatever.
That's okay.
One of the things I remember when I went as a kid. My parents were super excited about was the Tiki Room. They always talked about how much they loved the Tiki Room, and they would sing the song. We'd have it in. We had a little, cassette tape. Put it in the car, and it was Disney World like soundtrack that we had from like the 80s or whatever. And that was one of the songs that we listened to all the time. And when we got there in 2001, and they had the under new management, I think we did go to it, and my parents were pissed. They were like, this is not what I like at all, and just like they hated it. So it'll be nice to go and watch it again as an adult,
as it was intended,
and then report back to my parents and be like, hey, it's back.
They fixed it. It's fine.
So everything's fine.
Another one that Kevin hasn't done is the regular Jungle Cruise, because we were there in December, and so it was Jingle Cruise, and there's still like some of the
Jingle Cruise, Jingle Bam.
There's still some of the same jokes or whatever, but it's not the same. It
doesn't have that Christmas overlay.
Right. So it'll be really cool for him to see like how it's supposed to be, and plus every
we went
time...
at night last time, so we'll go in the day this time. And I can see
That's
better.
That's true. Yeah, you can see better.
Yeah.
But and the jokes are like different every time you ride it too. So I've been on it 100 million times, but I still love it, and it's like partly kind of fun to be like, what joke are they gonna say? Like, here comes the waterfall. Right. Are they gonna say it? Like, you're super excited.
Yeah, I like the Jungle Cruise a lot. I think that's right up my alley. I mean, cheesy jokes and
yeah, he's a dad jokes person.
Yeah, cheesy jokes and just like one thing I love about a lot of those rides and a lot of the rides we're listing is that they're original rides that are based off of someone's idea and not based off a movie or a cartoon or something. So
that's true.
I feel like we should support those as much as possible, obviously, and ride those. And Jungle Cruise, I think, is hopefully never changes, but they're making a movie about it, so you don't know. Might be a Dwayne the Rock Johnson animatronic coming soon, so we need to ride it before they do that.
Yeah. What if it's The Rock, but he instead of Trader Sam, it's The Rock, and he has his like little.
If that's all it is, I'm gonna.
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
That'd
be kind of funny. But if it starts to, I don't know what they'll do.
I don't even know what
ruin
they.
It.
We'll see.
We'll see. So Tom Sawyer Island. Okay, yeah. Last time we were there, I barely remember doing anything in front. It's Frontierland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've
it's like in the middle, kind of over there, in the middle of the water.
I remember like seeing the Liberty Bell and then like seeing the Tom Sawyer Island and stuff from across the river, but being like, we don't have time to do that, so we're not gonna do it. This time, I think we're gonna skip like Big Thunder.
What?
Well,
I'm not gonna skip it.
Okay.
We're gonna ride it once.
What I mean is, we've already rode Big Thunder, and this is what the point of this list is. Let's do other things we haven't done and things we, can do other times. Tom Sawyer Island, it's, from what I understand, pretty close to the original Tom Sawyer Island that was when it was opened back in 1971 or 2, whatever that was. Liberty Bell is part of that.
Yeah, haven't done that either, so
Rivers
we're
of
gonna
America,
do that for
we've
sure.
never rode the train.
Yeah.
There's so many things that we haven't done in Magic Kingdom that we need to do. I kind of just like took 3 things.
So but like transportation.
They're all pretty similar.
Like the train, the Liberty Bell riverboat, and then you have to take a log raft over to Tom Sawyer Island.
And I kind of want to. I heard some cool things. I was listening to a podcast the other day about how you can kind of get lost on the island and go through caves. And stuff. That sounds fun. So should be cool. Yeah, just like that whole general area. One of the things I noticed is that we didn't really get a chance to like stop and like take it in a lot of the stuff because we were rushing to the next fast pass or whatever, you know. And I think it would be fun to kind of really like soak in the ambiance and the theme.
Yeah, I feel like our trip in December, we were there for 8 days and we're like, we have to do everything because who knows when we're coming back.
Right.
And it was like, it's now until Star Wars Land opens was basically our game plan. And so now that we were planning this quick little getaway, it's like more about enjoying why people go to Disney in the first place, and that's to like be fully immersed in a fun environment that's like calm and relaxing and all of that. So we're really looking forward to just like kind of slowing down and taking it easy and like obviously doing things we've never done that you kind of overlook. So that'll be fun. And then maybe, I mean, obviously like Toy Story Land opens in the summer,
Right.
and then Star Wars Land in the next year. So we're like, let's get annual passes and just go all the time.
Yeah. Would be nice. One of these days. Yeah. So the rest of Magic Kingdom, Tomorrowland Speedway. Another thing that might get changed or removed at some point. It's been saved as far as I know for now. For the Tron coaster, it's not going to take it out, so that's good. But I mean, I know it's a kid's ride, right? But it's got history behind it, and that's what I care about. Autopia. Autopia is one of the original opening day rides in Disneyland, and obviously Tomorrowland Speedway was based off the Disneyland Autopia. It's a little different, more of a racer type vibe than a automobile utopia like Autopia is. And so yeah, it'll be fun to do.
I've never done that one either.
I probably won't fit in it.
It's stinky.
I like the smell of gas though. Like gasoline, it's a weird thing. Gasoline smells good, okay? Don't hate me.
We're gonna do it though because it's been saved for now, but who knows like how long that lasts.
I think that's another point of this list is to do the things that might go away sometime soon and have that memory so that when it does go away we can say we did that and it's okay that
sorry Ellen,
right?
We were too late.
Exactly. So and last but not least, we cannot forget the Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. It had the best performer in the world.
World renowned.
Sun Eclipse. And I just wanna be in his presence. So that'll be fun. I think that about wraps it up. We've gone way too long, but it's gonna be fun. Look out for some more videos of us talking about top 5 things that we learned last time from our last trip that we know we're gonna do differently this time. Maybe some other top 5s about other things like that. We're really excited. Our trip is in. So yeah, look out, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.